you know, I've been in some fights where I'm thinking, this is going to be an hard fight, and all of a sudden I pulled something out the bag I don't know I've got. But this is something different. This is for something that, since I've been 5-year-old, I've been in the gym for. All right, the Olympic Games, the pinnacle Olympic Games I went to, didn't medal, but I got there. That was enough for me at the Olympics. But now, this has all been building up to this. And every fight I've been into thinking this is going to be one tough fight here. She's a 50-50 fight. I've always pulled something out the bag, like Tony Hill, the Australian. You know, I've always pulled something out the bag. Every fight I've been in, knowing that I can go in and just do enough. I can go in there and I know, even the Eubank fight, I go in there, just do enough and take the win. I know I'm a class above them, but when you're fighting a world champion, you're in there and you know this is a 50-50 fight. So I know I've got to go in there and pull something out the bag and do something I haven't done before to take that belt. That's what I wanted to do.
Have you been in with better fighters than Billy Joe Saunders? And is that in your head as you're preparing? Or do you have to wipe that out and start with a clean slate?
Yeah, this fight's different than those fights. It's at home and...
As dangerous or more dangerous?
If not in the ring, as like physically as dangerous, reputation-wise, it's as dangerous. We know neither of us want to lose this fight because we're going to have to live with it for the rest of our lives. And, you know, a fight is only... It's only 36 minutes long, but when you're in there, it's a lifetime. But what happens in those 36 minutes will live with us for the rest of our lives. No matter where we go, everyone we meet and see outside will remind us of this fight, and we'll be known for this fight. And I'm not saying that if we both go in there and put on a good fight, we'll be remembered well for it. You know what I mean? But the winner will be the winner, and the loser will be the winner. Loser. That's the way it's going to be.
This fight's definitely going to be about game plan, but it's who's going to be up in the first half of this fight. If I believe genuinely, if I'm up the first half of this fight, there's only one man can come and take it off me, it's God, because I'll be so switched on. And obviously, I've got to watch Andy's right hook, got to watch his left hand. He's got a good left hand, and like you say, he throws singles, but he goes through, he punches through with singles. So, and he's a very dangerous man, Andy, and a very good boxer at that. I think a lot of people underestimate his boxing as well. And I'm not just going in there thinking he's a big puncher, box around him, this and that. I know, like I said earlier on, I will gamble there'll be knockdowns in this fight. Gamble.
Would you agree with that?
I think what you said there is smart, but in a little way you're giving away your game plan is that your plan is to stay up in the first half, but get up and move for the second half.
Andy, listen, I've boxed. I've had everybody.
Well, what you said is smart.
Everybody's is plain to see. No, that I'm not a one-punch knockout man. But what I won't be standing trading with heavy blows, but I know there'll be work rate and working. We'll be working there, and like I say, I gamble there will be knockdowns. I know if we're in between, it's 3-3. One of us has got to take a chance, and I know if one of us takes a chance, then and walks away with that round, the next round the other's coming, and then we're going to stand there.
But Andy's been in that situation where he's been in hard fights which he's losing or just about to lose or even lost, so he knows about changing up. We don't know how you're going to react if after 8 rounds you're 3 or 4 rounds down and your mojo, for want of a better expression, isn't working. We don't know, and it was Adam Booth that said that. We don't know how you're going to react, Billy.
No, well, listen, that could be a good thing or a bad thing, because to be fair, I don't know I'm going to rack myself. So that's going to be another thing, but I know one thing. Like I say, the motivation I've got is obviously none of us want to lose this fight, because this fight's not. We can't. There's no place for the loser in our community for this fight, Andy. You know, wherever we go, the loser is going to get not buoyed off, but you're going to get. Oh, he got smashed. He got beat. Even if it's a good fight, even if it's a good 50-50 fight, there's a point in it. He's got beat. So that's another added pressure that people don't really look into with us and know unless you're in our community. You know what I mean? You've got to be in that sort of community, know how big of a fight this is. This ain't just for our community. This is for organisation. This is for the boxing community. This is for what we've been raised to do. This, you know, this is for the fans. But this is all added little extras what's been chucked into this sort of fight. This fight, Steve. You never see this fight again for a lot of years. This is a history fight, 2 travellers fighting for a world title. So I just try to get over that our roots, we're not all bad people. You know, there's good and bad in everyone. So I like people to step back and watch me and him fight, congratulate the winner, and say, well, they're not all bad people. Look what they're doing for their countries. you know. So, but I'll tell you one thing: on that night, you can walk away and leave all your stuff unattended because it won't be getting robbed. So everyone will be watching the fight.
Yeah. You know, you're a man. You're a good poker player. I would hate to play poker with you. You don't give away a lot. You smile. You try and disarm people with that. But is there a chance that even this could get to you a little bit?
I think, even though we both will be in control of emotions, if he lands a good punch on me and my head snaps back and the crowd goes, "Oi!"
Yeah. It's going to be worse as well.
It's going to be hard to hold on to your emotions. This is a test we face in the ring, because it'll dwell and it'll sit in your mind, and whoever makes that first imprint will have an advantage, especially with both of our styles being southpaws and being boxers and counterpunchers. It's going to be, you know, it's going to be nip and tuck the whole way. And if there is that sense of pride and machoism, and I'm sure it will come into it because the crowd are going to be there, we're going to be in there, and whoever, like I said, whoever lands that punch first, the first telling punch, that will set the tone for the fight, I think.
Andy Lee versus Billy Joe Saunders, the WBO World Middleweight Championship, December 19th at the Manchester Arena. Tickets on sale now at frankwarren.com, or to watch on TV, subscribe at boxnation.com.